He was just on the go all the time. He was just one of those kids that you couldn't hold down. Full of life, full of everything. But as it was, his trail in life finished young. But he had a happy life, There's no two ways about that. He had a good time. So he come to an end and someone else survived because of it. And it's something you live with. You never get over it, but you'll always remember it. It's always part of you. That sustained me through the loss. I've coped with the loss, especially knowing that his heart, of all things, his heart valves were used in a young lady and she's still alive. And that really sustains me. Through that death, if you can help somebody, either survival or quality of life, well, for me as a parent, that sustained me, that he's given something out of his life to help somebody else.
My sister rang me to say we've got to go up to the hospital ASAP, and when she was on the phone to me, I asked her what had happened, and she said that Dad had had a major heart attack and we're not sure if he's going to make it out of it. I just burst into tears. I eventually built up the courage to go in and see him, but couldn't touch him, nothing like that. I stood quite far back from the bed. I didn't know what to do.
He was in a pretty bad way. They sort of explained what was going on. His heart wasn't really functioning at all, that he'd been having a heart attack for hours without even sort of knowing.
One of the doctors came out and he said that Jim's only got a quarter of an artery working. We're taking him to put stents in, but he could succumb to this. With that, I just had to walk away. And all I can remember, because Jim's always been my backbone, he's been the strongest person I've ever known. Never ever got sick. But after the doctor and Kana said that, all I can remember is James just looking at me and say, "Holy crap, Jode." He said, "Dad's not going to be okay." He said, "I kept telling you that he's going to be okay." He said, "But he may not be okay."
Mum's very soft-natured, so it was hard on her, and especially she was there every day. She didn't miss a day. So seeing Mum like that was very hard.
About 2 months after I woke up, I was working on a Friday. Apparently I had a heart attack Saturday night. I fell out of bed Saturday morning. I can't remember. I've lost about 3 months of memory. And I woke up in ICU and was informed that I had a LVAD inserted in my heart. That's the first memory I have. Through having a device like that, you're able to get yourself fit enough to get through that heart transplant. You do a lot of concentration on that. You do appreciate what you've got to see in your family life, and you do appreciate it a lot more when you don't know how long you're going to be there. And as a parent, there are things you just don't want to miss. They're fantastic machines. The research to get them to that's so good, and look, I go and play with my granddaughter all the time now. It's just, life's great. get to see my first grandchild. That's the number one thing. It's beautiful. My kids, yeah, they're all independent. They're all growing up. They're all doing their own thing, going different ways. That's beautiful to see. I wake up next to Jodie every morning. You can't beat anything better than that for me. I'm alive. So I'm grateful for every day. I'm grateful for waking up every morning. I'm grateful for everybody in Prince Charles Hospital. From the researchers that have invented these things, right through to the people that looked after me. I've survived at my age because of research.
So for Dad to have received this heart, we don't know who from, but we know that someone's passed. We know that another family has had a loss, and they've gone through something incredibly emotional and life-changing, as have we when we lost Jacob. For Dad to get that gift and and for us to know what it feels like to get to keep him, and for him to see us grow older, and for James to have children, and for him to get to be a grandfather, it's pretty special.
There isn't enough donor hearts. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that suffer from heart failure, and there's no cure whatsoever, despite the development of lots of different mechanical assist devices and things to help with that, and advances in drug development, but still the only cure for heart failure is transplant. We're trying to look at improving the number and the quality of donor hearts available for transplant.